Well, hello everyone. Thank you so much for joining me once again here in my channel. I have these um, pads, like for hydration. And these are the ones that I bought some time ago in Disney. They are all in Japanese. It's a mini mask or localized mask if you want. I got them in my haul from Disney, one of them. I'll link that video below. Yeah, you can go get them in the Japan pavilion at Disney, and you can put them, under the eyes, but also wherever you have laugh lines. And we're going to do another look today with the Spectrum Collections palette. And I'm going to do a highly metallized look, okay? So, and I'm thinking of using this and that color. And I'm gonna try and use them wet because you can use this palette wet. So I'm gonna start with this one. Because these are high intensity colors, very glittery. They generally tend to apply well if you wet them. So if you have a hooded eye like I do, you're gonna apply here, but also open your eye and see where that might be going, and you're gonna try and do a V type of like that, and here. When you're finished, you're gonna have this effect. But when you open the eye, it looks perfect. Okay, it's a little bit difficult to blend these eyeshadows, but the metallic ones I think are mostly to reapply with your finger. Always Q-tip can always help. So what I'm doing here, I'm also going to use this same color here in the inner, but we're gonna leave a space there because over there we're gonna apply the second color. All right, so I'm gonna grab the gold now, and I'm just gonna do it with my finger. Oh yeah. Shadows in this palette, the ones that have glitter, you need to apply them with your finger, and they're more of an accent, because otherwise they just don't work. I have come to realize. So, oh, excellent. Now we're gonna do some blending. Take these off. Those two are done, I think. Okay, so we have some metallics there. So with a brush that is good to use wet or dry, this is by Ray Morris, is the Crème shadow shader. Make sure that you blend well. This one a little bit high, but all good. I mean, it's a striking look anyway. So I went a little bit underneath with a little bit more of that gunmetal color, and here and the edges, and also with my finger, but you can use a Q-tip if you want. I use just a teeny bit of the gold, and we're gonna just there in the middle, just to echo the top. You can do a clean eyeliner, but I'm gonna use that black. Now this black is not a problem, it's very black, and it's one of the more, it's a matte, so it doesn't necessarily you know, it applies well. So I'm just going to accentuate the you know, the line around the eye. Difference between the two eyes, and make sure you bring it in the corner there and just a tiny bit out there. Below, we're gonna insist on that gold in this area, as in oblique line that comes and cuts through the eyes and lands also here at the bottom. So I'm going to curl my eyelashes and use the Eyeko I Do Mascara. All right, so I'm going to do my base, and I'm going to use, again, like I used before, this palette, which is by Le Mac Pro. And I mix something here. And this is a good option because these are waxes and are quite hard. It's a good option to use maybe some skincare. This is the Chanel Blue Serum. And you know, you have your skincare and your base all in one. So just mix it up. And it makes it a lot more pliable. And then wet beauty blender and go at it all over your face. So just that's the base. I really like this. I'm not sure if I'm doing this correctly, but I really like the fact that I can mix this these creams, which are waxes, with skincare, and then I apply it, and it's, you know, one step, two birds with one stone, isn't that you say? So I'm gonna do now my concealer, and again I'm gonna use Bourjois Apricot. One thing I hate about this concealer, I mean, I love the product. What I hate is the packaging. This is a tube, a squeeze tube. Works fine until you are actually getting to the end. And then it proves, you know, that you are always, there's a lot of waste, because then you squeeze and you cannot control it and too much comes out. And each time I'm wasting a huge amount of product. So yeah, I don't know. I bought this one some time ago. Maybe they have changed the packaging now. We'll find out. I'm running out of it, and I plan to buy more in Europe when I go at the end of the year, God willing. So yeah, that part I don't like, but the product, I have no problem with it. So some pinpoint concealing. This is a very old wheel that I have. This is actually from a company called Face Stockholm. They're from Sweden, obviously, Stockholm. And they have some very nice cosmetics. All right. So concealer done. I want to keep trustworthy to Healthy Mix, and I'm going to use this one, the Healthy Balance. And this is, what color is this? I don't know. I put it below, but it mattifies nicely. Okay, I didn't want to have to do this, but I'm going to do it because I think this look does merit it. I'm going to use fake lashes. This is, whoops. These are the lavish ones. They're by Kiss. They're quite dense and black. So you say duo, and I'm using the black because it's all black, so it doesn't really matter. Tip for eyelashes, just let them dry a minute, even 2 minutes, until you know the glue gets really tacky, and then it's very easy to put on. You can blow on them. If you are applying this on someone else, do not blow on it because it's very anti-hygienic. You're giving them all the germs in the lashes and it goes into the eye. But no. But if it's you, no problem. Lash one on, and it does, you know, makes it even more striking. Okay, lashes on, and I'm going to use the Suqqu palette for the eyebrows. We have a very big eye here, so eyebrow, I'm just going to define and brush up a little bushy, but not much because, like I said, look at the eye. So eyebrows, there we go. I'm going to use a really nude lip here. Actually, before I go for the lip, very faithful to Bourjois today. This is that chocolate contour highlighter that they had, and it smells like chocolate, looks like chocolate, smells like chocolate. It's not chocolate, so don't eat it. So a little bit of contouring here. These looks that are so intense in the eye, I think they always benefit from some contouring. So suck in your cheekbones and can do it. Also do it because I am exposing pretty much my forehead. I am going to contour here. It gives more dimension to the face. And down here a little. And some highlight as well with the lighter version. This is a very nice contour and highlighter for those who really like a subtle way of doing it. And in the whiter part there, we can also add a little. So I primed my lips before, but I am going to use a really true nude. It's this one by Urban Decay. It's from the Vice collection. Straight on from the bullet. It's called Stark Naked. And it's a very warm nude. But I think this look is really good. I'm going to do a really slight touch of blush with a very imperceptible one almost. This one here. And this is from BH Cosmetics palette. And just here in the apple of my cheekbone. And this is that Suqqu cheek brush, which feels like you're putting nothing on. Okay, that is it. That's the look. So this is very classic rock chick, especially, you know, if you have a nice head of hair, even if it's fake, because these are also the extensions. It's a little bit cumbersome to put them on in a ponytail like this, but these are the longer ones from Easy Locks. And This is some kind of a vintage shirt, like, you know, from the Air Force type of. Spectrum palette, second look. They're lovely colors, obviously. One thing is that the really metallic ones, they're more accent. The ones that are not metallic, which are only 3 of them, apply very well. You know, you don't need to wet them at all. The metallics, they're more accent, and yeah, but the colors are lovely, and they obviously apply fantastic. They look great. You know, it's a winner. And I shall link everything below. Leave me a comment, like and subscribe. Hit the bell button there so that you learn when I put a new video up. And I shall see you in my next one. Bye bye.